Hello grade 6 learners! Welcome to our learning adventure in English. I'm Teacher Billy, your guide for today's lesson. Today, you will be learning how to compose coherent sentences using appropriate grammatical structures using present tense of verbs. So, what are you waiting for? Get your pencil and your worksheet in English, Quarter 4, Week 1, so we can begin our learning adventure. Are you ready? Before you start with our new lesson for today, let us first see how far you know about using the present simple tense of verbs in sentences by answering the activity in what I know. Here is the direction. Direction. Select the present tense of verb in the parentheses to complete the sentence. Number 1. The child attends his online class the whole day. The correct answer is attends. Number 2. The learners are excited to have online classes. The correct answer is are. Number 3. I always speak the truth. The correct answer is speak. Number 4. The people takes good care of their health. The correct verb is take. Number 5. My friends from other countries send messages about them. The correct verb is send. Did you get all the correct answers? Very good! But if not, don't worry. You will learn them today. When you were in grade 5, you have learned that verbs are words that show action or state of being. Let's recall them in What's In. Examples. We played badminton yesterday. The verb used is played. Played shows action. Colorful parrots live in the forest. The verb used is live. Live shows action. The food is on the table. The verb used is. Is shows state of being. And the last example is, Sarah and Jane are at the restaurant. The action word or verb used here is are. Are shows state of being. Are you familiar with autobiography? Autobiography is a story of real person's life narrated by person himself or herself. Today, let's study the autobiography of Melissa. Number 1. Melissa's father is a school principal. Number 2. Her parents come from Tarlac. Number 3. She helps her mother in the store every weekend. Number 4. Agriculturists engage in the cultivation of land. Number 5. They visit our village monthly. Let us pick out the action word or verb in each sentence. In number 1, the action word is. Number 2, come. Number 3, helps. Number 4, engage. And in number 5 is visit. Let us go back to the sentences that we read. Which sentence expresses an action that is done repeatedly or habitually? We have sentence number 3, And sentence number 4. Which sentence expresses facts or general truth? We have sentence number 1 and sentence number 2.
Do you have the same experience with Melissa? From her autobiography, action word or verb in present tense are used in each sentence. The simple present tense shows present time. It is used to express the following.
Number 1. The simple present tense is used to express an action done repeatedly or habitually. Examples: Melissa helps her mother in the store every weekend. They visit our village monthly. Notice that every weekend, monthly, and other time markers show that an action is done regularly. This means that the action word helps and visit were done regularly. Number 2. Simple present tense is used to express a condition that is permanent. Examples: Melissa's parents come from Tarlac. Melissa's father is a school principal. The action word used is come and is. This shows that the condition where the parent of Melissa come from and the condition what is the occupation of father is permanent. Number 3. Simple present tense shows a present condition or action. For example, my mother runs a sari-sari store. Melissa serves as the cashier in the store. The action word used here are runs and serves. Runs show an action and also serves show an action. Number 4. Simple present tense is used to express a fact or general truth. Examples: agriculturists engage in the cultivation of land. The action word used here is engage. Next example is the sun sets in the west and rises in the east. The action words used here are sets and rises. The verb should agree with its subject and number. If the number is singular, the verb ends with s or es. For example, the subject here is sun, so the verb sets and rises ends with s. If it is plural, it uses the simple or base form of the verb, like agriculturists is a plural, so engage has no s. Let us study the simple present tense of verbs for he, she, it, and singular nouns. We have the spelling rules. With most verbs, you just add s. Examples: live, lives; sit, sits; stay, stays. Another spelling rules. Action words ending in consonant y, you may change y to I and add es. For example, try, tries; carry, carries. Let us have the spelling rules for verbs or action words ending in s, ch, z, or x. We just add es to the action word. Examples: miss, misses; buzz, buzzes; catch, catches; fix, fixes. However, there are exceptions to the spelling rules. Examples: go, goes; do, and does.
Now that you understand the use of simple present tense of verb, let's enhance them through the activities in what's more.
Activity 1. Direction. Select the correct simple present tense of verb inside the parentheses to complete the sentence. My brother watch TV every day. The correct word is watches. Number 2. The class start at 8 o'clock in the morning. The correct word is starts. Number 3. Stones in the mountain are hard. The correct answer is are. Number 4. It are very hot outside. The correct answer is. Number 5. My friends arrive early. The correct answer is arrive. Assessment 1. Direction. Write the correct verb tense on the space provided for. Example, she blank a new car. And the action word there is want. The correct answer would be she wants a new car. Number 1. John blank a bath every day. The correct answer is takes. Number 2. Helen generally blank her lessons in the morning. The correct answer is reviews. Number 3. She blank her teeth 3 times a day. The correct answer is brushes. Number 4. The weather today blank cool. The correct answer is. Number 5. She belonged to the first group. The correct answer is belongs. Activity 2. Read and analyze the sentences. Take note of the verb. If the verb is correct, write C. If not, write the correct sentence. Example, the children wears their mask and face shield outside the house. The correct answer is, the children wear their mask and face shield outside the house. The word children there is plural, so it's not correct to use wears. It should be wear. Number 2 example. The child wears his mask and face shield outside the house. The correct answer is C. Why? Because child is a singular and it follows an action word which is wear with S, so it should be wears. Are you ready? Let's have number 1. We jogs every morning. The correct answer is, we jog every morning. Number 2. What time do you wake up? The correct answer is C. Number 3. I clean the house at 8 o'clock in the morning. The correct answer is C. Number 4. Frank goes to church on Sundays. The correct answer is C. And number 5, they rides a bike on weekdays. The correct answer is they ride a bike on weekdays. Assessment 2. Complete the sentences about the people in the pictures. Use the simple present tense of these verbs: dance, go, play, read, and eat. Number 1. They blank to work by car. The correct action word is ride. Number 2. Tom blank apple every day. The correct action word is eats. Number 3. She often blanked a book. The correct action word is reads. Number 4. The boy sometimes blank when he is alone. The correct action word is sings. Number 5. The player blanked football on Saturdays. The correct action word is plays.
How did you fare with the activities in What's More? These activities enable you to compose coherent sentences using appropriate grammatical structures using present tense of verbs. This time, let's do the activity in What I Have Learned.
Direction. Draw a check mark if the statement below talks about the simple present tense, and draw a wrong mark if it does not. Number 1. Simple present tense expresses present time. The correct answer is check. Number 2. It is used to express actions repeatedly done. The correct answer is check. Number 3. It also expresses a fact or general truth. The correct answer is check. Number 4. Walked is an example of simple present tense of the verb. The correct answer is wrong. Number 5. The verb in the simple present tense should agree with its subject and predicate. The correct answer is check.
Now that you have a wider understanding about the lesson, let's apply what you have learned in What I Can Do. Here is the direction.
Direction. Using the biodata given below, write 5 sentences that express a condition that is permanent. You can pause this video and do the activity in the worksheet given to you, or you can do it after this video lesson. Have your parents or guardian pass your output here in school within this week.
To test if you really understood our lesson for today, let's answer the activity in the post assessment. Here is the direction.
Direction. Select the correct present tense of verb in the parentheses to complete the sentence. Number 1. My friends from other countries sends me messages about them. The correct verb is send. Number 2. My parents helps me work on my module every week. The correct verb is help. Number 3. Rona is my best friend. She likes to play volleyball. The correct verb is likes. Number 4. We usually go to bed 9 o'clock in the evening. The correct verb is go. Number 5. Ron is a good pupil. He does his work independently. The correct verb is does.
Did you get all the correct answers? Very good! To enrich further your understanding about the lesson, let's proceed to the additional activity.
Direction. State 5 facts or truths about COVID-19. Be sure to use the correct form of the verb in the simple present tense.
That's all for today, my dear grade 6 learners. I hope that you enjoy our lesson for today. Until next time, see you!